So just want to say just before the video starts, I appreciate everyone that watches. If you want to see a little insight of what gets added to the server, we usually do a little share screen segment to show you guys stuff, what we talk about, slash just small features that I've added slash are in development. But yeah, apart from that, enjoy the community meeting. So, first and foremost, I just want to say to everyone that has or hasn't been around in the whole process through development and the opening of the server, I appreciate every single one of you guys. It's coming up to a year, actually just over a year now, but I had this thing I've always wanted to open in the server, and like I've tried it like once or twice. I didn't really have too much knowledge on like how to do stuff, and over time I helped other servers and really had the urge to take all the greatest hits and just plunk it all into one server. So here we are today, and so far there's been ups and downs. We can't control the population, but what we can do slash what I can do is continuously improve, update, tune, implement, and constantly bring content to the server, regardless of if it's 2 people, if it's 200 people. I am one of these people. If you're along for the journey, that's all good. If you ain't, that's all good as well. I'm someone that's a very open-minded person. I've put every single ounce of energy into this server, and that's all alongside having a kid in between the development process and the opening process of the server. So it's like there's been a lot of going on. Sometimes it's been hard, sometimes it's been a lot of sleepless nights, which honestly, after like it's all said and done, I'm happy that I push through. There's been a couple of times where I'm like, should I carry on? There's not really that many people in the server. Why am I doing this? And every time I come back to the same thing. If I'm anywhere else, I think about the same things of admins owning businesses and running the PD. I don't want that. I want a place where I give the opportunity to everyone else to run things, to own things, to actually progress. Like, if you want to be a mechanic, you go own a mechanic shop. If you want to run the PD, you go run the PD. There's so many options that it scared some people off the server. Like, everyone's used to this conform to the server or don't hop in the server with every other server, that no one's really used to it, of like having somewhere where you do have choice and you have the opportunity to do what you want to do and roleplay how you want to roleplay. Obviously in between our guidelines, and even the application, 11-12 questions, that's nothing compared to other places. And also here we have so much content planned for groups, civs, cops, EMS, everything. We have so much stored content to give other people, and I've even reached out to all the individuals helping and said, create this character, this character, this character, this character, and we can add to everyone's experience. Because I'm one of these individuals that I'm not gonna sit here and say this is how you roleplay. I'm gonna sit here and say, hey, I've got this extra character. Let me add a little spice to your RP, and then you're like, oh, maybe I could do this other character that adds to somebody else's story, just inspire others. So this server in general is a place to roleplay how you want to roleplay. I'm the type of person that's had a server that's just spawn a car and drive around. I've helped so many servers that I'm gonna give you $100 and give me this car and this, that, and the other. I don't want to be that. I hate all that extra stuff. But yeah. With that being said, I just want to reiterate, and every single announcement, every single community meeting, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means everything, regardless if you're just the only person in the server, just chilling, grinding jobs or anything. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. So yeah, I just wanna get that off my chest, because I want to make sure that you guys know this place ain't going nowhere, and I have a passion. And yes, I can confirm that as of this time, over 2 months ago, I'm the sole developer on this server. I've solely tuned 600 cars in the last couple weeks, solely sorted out the noodle shop, sorted out the towing stuff that you just saw, sorted out every issue that you see and it's just gone away. I've had to do it all by myself because I've simply timings and everyone else has got so much to do in their own lives that this is just a project. It isn't anything that I'm investing in anybody. I simply asked for individuals' help, and it's such bad timing. But at the same time, it's like, I think considering we're doing pretty well on the development side, everything's on schedule. It's not like you can't hop in and you can't create a character, or like at the beginning they were just like, oh, I can't save my outfit and I keep hopping in and I ain't got no hair or whatever. Everything's playable, and as I said, there's so much choice in the server. You can have a couple of jobs at once. You can have an unlimited character, not only unlimited, but like 4 individual characters, and there will be other ways in the future to open up other slots and stuff, so there is that also. But yeah, honestly, as I said, there's a whole bunch of stuff that is coming, and yeah, let's talk about how things have gone since the last meeting. So honestly, I can't remember what was exactly said in the last meeting apart from housing, and I think that's about it. So housing is still in development. It's going to be a little bit longer than I expected, and also it's like not really needed per se, because you could just go get a car or whatever and hold all your stuff in there, and also in your apartment. But yeah, apart from housing, as you saw earlier, we swapped the burger shop to the noodle exchange, and LSC to Hayes. So we have the hub, so that if you're a brand new player, it's easier to find things. Also, on the front of a new player, I recorded earlier today how to do certain stuff. I will be editing them very shortly, within the next couple of days or so. But yeah, things and tutorials are in the works. I'm trying to organize the ordering stuff that I think we need to sort out first. And the one thing that I've saw is a handful hopping in the server for the first time and then just totally confused. So tutorials are key, and also to be fair, if there's other people around, I'm sure they'll be able to help. So in another way, it's a little bit due to pop, but then also with this server, it's a little more unique than just the obvious. There's a hub, there's this, there's that. So alongside the hub, we have tutorials on the way in the tutorial channel. If you have any suggestions or whatever, just open a ticket and let me know of the exact things that you think that we should do a tutorial on. I can safely say I've recorded creating a character, setting up your phone, installing the apps on your phone, going to the receptionist in reception of apartments, renting a car, doing your banking, going to the tech store, pretty much, going and third eyeing pretty much everywhere. If you guys can think of any others, open a ticket and let us know. Yeah, any help is great help, and any suggestion is not too stupid. So if you're like, oh, what about this? 9 times out of 10, we have plans to do the content that you'll probably suggest, but then other things, like smaller things, it's gonna be a little bit of a different thing, and we'll have a conversation about it. But yeah, so in between the last community meeting and this one, we have removed a bunch of unused stuff. We have organized the content folders in the server so you'll hop in the server quicker. I have optimized a lot of cars that was all over the place. As I said, over the last couple of weeks, I've tuned 600 plus cars, all for sale in LSM. High range, low range, and also cars that are coming through RP. In the middle of this meeting, last meeting, we did competitions for Easter. We did what else? We've installed the obvious ones, the Haze and the Noodle Shop, and we've removed the old buildings because obviously they ain't gonna get used. And then what else? Oh yeah. So the emote menu, which was highly requested, by the way. Highly, I got a lot of people asking, hey, there's not that many emotes here. Hey, there's not that many walks here. So I check the developer who creates the emote blade thing, and yeah, it was an update of 5,000 plus emotes and walks and stuff. So I was like, you know what? That's perfect. So we updated that. So now emotes out the ass. We got walks that I've never saw, and a whole bunch of extra stuff that can be shared. Also, there's something to do with music that's with it, but haven't really looked into it properly. But all the emotes that are there, there's so many. I was even scrolling for days, and like I didn't know this was how many emotes you could have. But yeah, that's a really good thing. Also, housekeeping for commands. I'm gonna continuously update the commands in the tutorials in between development, so it's easier for certain people. In the job role tabs in Discord, I'll add the job commands so you guys don't forget. That's another key thing that I need to do. But yeah, we will move on to the next topic. So it says talk about the new businesses. I literally have like 3-4 times. So I'm just gonna reiterate: all businesses are available to run/work at. EMS has a new chief. It is Mr. Smith. If you're interested in EMS, let him know, or open a ticket to ask to get the role. It isn't an application thing. And then the PD, we have a handful of high command that are active, but not active in the city because they have in-head obligations. But again, it's no application. Just open a ticket, and you shall be able to hop in and play co-op. So honestly, when it comes to like wanting to do what you want to do, now is the time. Once all the places are filled with spots, then I'll try and reiterate the business center RP, which is something that I'm hyped about. It's something that not that many servers really get into. I'm very passionate on it because that's kind of RP that I love. So you'll definitely be running into one of my characters. But yeah, honestly, when it comes to brand new businesses, ain't looking for any new businesses right now. Just looking to fill the ones that's there. I can't see anything that's not there that needs to be right now at this time until a certain amount of individuals are in the city every day. But yeah, I'll update the business aspect in the future. Also, DOJ is very stacked. They are very busy individuals, but you do have an opportunity. If you're interested in that kind of stuff /RP, they'll be happy to have you, because they are looking for some courthouse RP, which honestly I've saw the RP, and I'm excited to see other court cases and shenanigans what goes on. But yeah, apart from that, that's about it for businesses and that kind of stuff and jobs. So economy, God, this is one I get questions, tickets, DMs questioned on pretty much almost every day. So why is this changing? Why is this? Why is that? This is so overpriced, this, that, and the other. So when it comes to the economy side, you start in the city with 5,000 in your bank and then some cash in your pocket. So basically, when it comes to getting around at the beginning, the cheapest vehicle, I think it's 200 or 300 from rental. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but it's around that. So okay, 250 for the bike. So that's the cheapest. So that'll get you on your feet until you get to something like trucking through the tablet. So honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, the start cash is probably gonna change soon. But apart from starting, throughout Los Santos, when it comes to cars and food and that kind of stuff, the food is in line with the jobs, and the cars are in line with the time of you saving up, in line with the cars and the jobs. So it's all good. It's just obviously, as I was just saying, I need to sort out the starting cash, because everything's all good. It's just you need to get to the jobs first, and then you're like, oh, okay, now I can earn some cash. Also, when it comes to criminal stuff, there's certain NPCs you need to find in the world, so it's not as easy to find out information / progress. So it's kind of like you have to go around searching everywhere and try and find these NPCs. It'll probably take you some time, but in between, I would say definitely go do jobs and other stuff in between, and also obviously socialize. That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason why we're here. But yeah, apart from that, economy's pretty good. We will be implementing boats and jet skis very soon, and then helicopters down the line, because they'll be a lot more expensive. But yeah, brief talk about the regular events. So basically, I've been speaking with Ori, and also at the beginning of the server, I've talking with the rest of the people about we should do regular events. I love this idea. I always like to get people together, hosting like street race, or like, oh, if you go from this place to another, then you have to go do a task, and like, or that kind of stuff. Or like, what was it? What was we on about the other day, Ori? It was on about some ideas. Yep. At the Pico Cup. Yep. No worries. True that. Indeed. Honestly, also when it comes to ideas as well, I would love for suggestions in the suggestions tab, or even opening a ticket, or even coming into me in the DMs. I'm not too fussed on anybody inquiring about any type of event. Like, I know somebody wants to do some boxing and some other stuff, so I mean, yeah, we could definitely set those kind of things up for sure. It doesn't just have to be an in-city thing. We could do a community thing, and also you can set it up in-city on your own too. Um, you don't need any sort of asking a question or whatever. If you need like certain props or something, just let us know and I can place down certain things. Nice, hell yeah. Yes, ideas and feedback are key, and it helps the city go around too. Um, yeah, yeah, exactly that too. Yep. Well, just prior to coming to the Q&A, I just want to let everyone know that after today, the city is going to be an open city with no application for the next 5 months. We're calling it Nameless Seasons. It's going to be 5 months of no apps, then turning them back on again, so that we have people that have an idea of how the city is and get involved. And if they're interested, apply. If they ain't interested, that's okay as well. But it just gives people an opportunity to come see how it is. And also, I would like, if you guys see anybody that's got awesome roleplay, open a ticket, let us know. We could give them instant whitelist rather than have to do an app, because you've seen the app already. But yeah, with that being said, I appreciate everyone for hopping in, and was short and sweet, but there was actual content, and yeah, hope to see you guys in the city. I will, as usual, try and do my best to hop in at least once a day, and also anybody who wants to work at the noodle shop, I need people. Even if you have another job, it's fine. I just hire you guys. It's all good. But I don't want to have a city without somewhere to go. That is really all. It isn't really like a mandatory thing, but like I have upped the food intake of the pizza and sorted out the water from the stores to fill you a bit more if there ain't anybody around. But also obviously RP is priority, so I'd rather someone RP as a delivery driver or open up the noodle shop. But yeah, apart from that, we'll get into the Q&A. Anybody got any questions, answers, concerns, suggestions? Um, 5 months because I'm awkward and also dyslexic, so I'm like, yeah, that's an even number. And then I'm like, wait, it's not even because half a year is 6 months. But yeah, that's the reason why. Yeah. Oh yeah, guys, Ori's here. She's the new mod. Surprise. And I'm ready. And I'm really bad at fucking talking about stuff. Ah, Jesus. You. But yes. It's almost like everyone's scared to speak to everyone. It's like I'm just hopping in and I'm like, yeah, let me go try to find people. Everyone's just like, I'm in a corner and I am not coming out. I'm in the dark room with a hood over my head. Yeah. I'm not talking about you, Smith. Don't worry. Exactly. Yeah. Honestly, that's a huge thing as well. Yeah. Also, to add on to that, I I I do know, and you guys may not think this, but if you're the first, a second will eventually join you, and if you're the second person, a third will eventually join you. So it's almost like a domino effect. It's like the when was it? It was like last week or the week before. I hopped in. I was like 3 or 4. All of a sudden, there was like 8. So it's just a case of hopping in. Yeah, okay, you're probably chilling. You're like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Go do a job. Then all of a sudden, you'll probably see a notification on why. Yeah, go on adventures. Search all the places. Yeah, for sure. It's DBK.
That's gonna get ignored.
Nice.
But
Well,
yeah, if you do need help getting introduced to a group, or they're doing something you want to and you're kind of shy, let me know. Give me a sign.
just
I'll
send him
help
a
you out.
sign.
Yeah, just send me a sign. Even if you send me a DM, uh, it's fine. If I see it, I'll read it and I can introduce you. We are here to make friends. And it's nice to have people kind of like me that break the ice pretty easily. So,
Yep,
Send me a sign.
definitely people who are needed.
Yep,
And
100%. Also, even if you're like chilling on your own in the city, I don't even mind someone saying, sure is cold in the city, or just some little like hint of like, hey, I'm in the city kind of thing.
mhm. uh the other thing to that I know we've touched upon a while back, but want to say again, with the Nameless seasons coming into effect tonight, and offering the city up to more people to roleplay with and hopefully build our population, but also just to have more people to have fun with. do really bring up those tickets with people that you've seen do exemplary roleplay, because it's not everyone, but there are people who have some sort of application anxiety, and being aware and putting forth some of these names that you see doing great things may end up pulling them in to stick around once the season ends.
Yep. And also, very important to add on to that, the opposite of what Ori said as well. If you see anybody that's just zero roleplay whatsoever, OOC, just not even giving two hoots about what they're doing, just trying to run you over or something, just instantly let us know.
Report.
Literally, we have a slash report that I think only like 5% of the population is used, and it's very in depth and very easy for us to instantly help you guys out ASAP.
Yeah, we get those. We do look at them.
Also, if it's someone exploding things, they'll probably get yeeted because our anti-cheat's probably more sensitive than a teenager in 2025. Anyways.
I mean, it is pretty sensitive. So in case anyone actually experiences what they believe to be a wrongful ban or kick, obviously you can create tickets to get those revoked, or at the very least, monitored.
But yeah, has anybody got any questions? Questions?
I mean, pictures of animals are generally welcome, so.
What doggo?
Doggo. But back on topic.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, when it comes to the server, I think we pretty much have it down pat. It's just literally down to the community / getting people into the server, checking it out, and just helping assist each other's roleplay / have open arms for a situation. And if you do have small anxiety of like, oh, I don't really want to speak to this person, or you ain't really feeling it, that's okay. And also, it's like, if you're chilling and you're just like, oh, there isn't anybody about, as I said, it's a domino effect. If I see someone in the server, I always hop in. Even if it's like 5-10 minutes, or even if I'm just fixing stuff, I'll say hey on social media, and then also if there is anything that anybody can think of in regards to suggestions or anything that they think that adding to the city would be beneficial to any aspect of the city, always suggestions are key in the Discord. And also go and tell everyone that you know, even your grandma, even your grandma's dog, Nameless is an open city where anybody can hop in. So yeah, I'll do an announcement closer to the time where it's gonna be switching just to whitelist again. But yeah, once again, I appreciate you all for chilling here and listening to myself and everyone else yap, and I appreciate you guys up here. And yeah, I appreciate everyone for helping me live this dream of trying to create a place for everybody else, because I've done too much of RP to see other people suffer in other servers, so I try and gather people here to live out their RP, what they've always wanted to do here. As usual, join the Discord. All the links will be down below. As we go through the development of the live server, the recordings will get better, and I need to concentrate on sorting the audio out prior to recording, because as usual the Q&A was a bit balked, and then also I do want to do a bit more visual stuff on the editing side. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and if you got this far, drop a comment, any suggestions, and come join us in Nameless RP.